Hey, Sean O'Rourke here, looking at some Chainsaw Man today. Chapter 87. Last chapter ended in quite a way that left me both mouth agape, mouth on the floor, and really scratching my damn head. Obviously, that last page with Rezi, Katana Man, and Quan Chi not only pissing on their memory a little bit, but got me thinking, well, is this going to actually snap Pochita, out of it, or Denji out of it, however you want to look at it, get Denji back in charge of the wheel, take the wheel, you know what I mean, and snap out of this, but is that actually the thing for the better? But, man, you're bringing Rezi into the equation. That's what's got my mind racing. And then, of course, these other characters that Makima brought in to kill him. Again, she's trying to give some fucking bullshit spiel to Kishibe 2 chapters ago about, she wants to get rid of all death and pain and suffering. Yeah, okay. Come on, man. What do you think? We were born yesterday? So we'll see what happens. I don't know. I'm fully expecting some of these people to die. Chainsaw Man, he doesn't mess around. He goes in for the kill, put it that way. And I think only one of the ones in her squad I recognized, if I'm remembering correctly, was like that high school student that was in the arc with Quan Chi, the guy with like the puffy jacket. But beyond that, I don't know if we're going to even see these people fight, if they're going to get killed immediately. I kind of hope we see them fight just to see what kind of powers Fujimoto comes up with. But I'm still thinking maybe him fighting Rezi. Again, it's Pochita in control as far as I'm concerned, will awaken something within Denji because he never got closure with her, thanks to Makima. So we're going to find out this chapter what the deal is with that. And the only other note, I guess we have a little hope for maybe Power coming out of this alive in the long run, even if she is dead. I still hope Fujimoto gets her back into the story some way, somehow, because, obviously there's other characters that have died in the series, but she is the one that's really, it's stuck with me that she is no longer here. But hey, I'm not going to bank on it. I love that character, but I'm not holding my breath. And at least Kobeni made it out alive. We'll see if that continues to be a trend. Anything could happen in Chainsaw Man. And that's all I got to say. Let's go into 87. Chainsaw Man, Chapter 87. Chainsaw Man versus the horrifying human weapons. Oh my god, yeah, he's going to fight all 3 of them at once. And Quan Chi's standing there next to Makima. They are not humans, devils or fiends. The name that referred to them was eaten by you and erased. Interesting. Yet somehow their existence was not. Of the many names you've consumed, you are the sole exception. And she's talking to Chainsaw Man. Do you remember? Yeah, again, he ate the devil that was associated with the Nazis. That was kind of an interesting point of lore that was brought up a couple chapters back. And on the next page, Makima continues. You fought the weapon devils and the 4 horsemen who are are now here. At the height of the battle, you vanished before our eyes. It makes sense that we couldn't find you, even with all our searching. You were living in a completely changed near-death form. But now, we're finally reunited. The 4 horsemen? Interesting. What is he part of the 4 horsemen? Is that what's implied here? Would he be Death? I don't know. Makima continues. Chainsaw Man, let's bring this long battle to an end. And Chainsaw Man's fucking scratching his back with a chainsaw, yawning. And Makima stands there and she goes, Public Safety Devil Extermination Special Division 5. Commence the operation! Ooh, this is gonna be insane. Okay, we get all of them working. Rezi's doing something, transforming. These other ones that are unnamed are doing something. One guy's pulling a pole out of his fucking neck. Katana Man has a dagger coming out of his hand. Another guy with the dagger, that high school kid, another guy yelling into his hand, the other one's pulling an arrow out of their forehead or some shit, and they're all, jumping out of their respective panels, I'm assuming towards Denji. Oh my god, they're all transformed, holy shit! Oh my god, so you have Rezi coming on the right in her bomb form, you have one guy has just fucking guns for head, Gunman, Quan Chi jumping in with the spikes coming off, or another one that has like these long tendrils, almost like fingernails that got too long. Pole Man, or whatever the fuck he's supposed to be. Katana Man, they're all going in on Denji. And that high school looking kid even has a devil form. Interesting. Like Short Sword Man? The hell is he supposed to be? And Chainsaw Man just stands there. And they're right on top of him within an inch. And there's this massive explosion blowing them back. Half the building gets taken out. The fucking windows are exploding. And Denji, Chainsaw Man rather, is nowhere to be seen. Really striking panel, by the way this sound effect is drawn in the background. Ba-bam! Oh my god. They are just fighting through fucking buildings. They're blowing up in the background. Denji's going in on them. He's kicking one of them in the chest. I think that's Quan Chi. Holy shit. Oh my god, another apartment building's exploding. Oh my god. Fucking debris flying all over the place. I'm assuming that's Quan Chi getting shot into that wall and just blowing it up in the process. There's massive impact craters all over the place. Oh my god. And then Chainsaw Man is right on top of them. Already in the building, coming towards them. Is he gonna eat her? And then the rest are coming in from behind. This guy looks like he's got ramen hanging out of his mouth. Katana Man comes in. And he goes to attack, and Chainsaw Man just gets behind him. Without even trying. Oh, he just eviscerates him. Cuts his head off. He is kicking their ass. And Makima sees this going on. Okay, this looks unwinnable. What did you expect, Makima? It's fucking Chainsaw Man. And that's the end of the chapter. It felt short because there's just so much happening, but that's a consistent thing in this series. We got 19 pages. I can't really complain of just nonstop combat. We got a little bit in the beginning there setup, but the rest was just Chainsaw Man versus everybody, and he kicked their fucking ass. Rezi, I guess, didn't come into play here. I'd be interested to see. I didn't see her get killed here, so I feel like that's still a possibility. Quan Chi and Katana Man might be just fucked. They're donezo. Granted, we did not see him eat them. Maybe that's how the next chapter starts. But okay, the rating. 9 out of 10 easy. Let me think about that for a second, actually. You know what? This is a 10 out of 10. What am I talking about? This is incredible. You have all these basically other devils, the 4 horsemen, or whatever the fuck Makima referred to them as, even though there's 8 of them or whatever, going in on him, and he fucking demolishes them. So at least 2 are definitely dead. The other ones are debatable. I said 9 initially because I feel like not a lot happened, but like, god damn, that was intense. Action-packed chapter. So, contradicting myself, it's a 10. And this is kind of what we've been waiting for, right? Some big all-out fight between characters with these similar forms. Obviously, power's very different in the long run. Power. I shouldn't even use that word in the context of Chainsaw Man. My heart's still gonna drop into my lung. But this double-page spread of them all jumping in on Denji is just like, whoa. Might have to make that the background on my damn laptop. Desktop. I don't know what the next chapter is gonna bring. I'm assuming more fighting, but I kind of love that Makima acknowledges, like, yeah, this isn't gonna happen. This is unwinnable. Chainsaw Man's fucking powerful. What did you think was gonna happen? And this arc all started because Genji was forced to kill Aki, and Makima manipulated him to get to this point. And who would have known it would have got here? I didn't know where this was going for weeks. I still don't know where it's going. Obviously, it's a little clearer now that we're past the initial hump of this arc to basically get from, okay, I was hemming and hawing. Are we going to go from the apartment to much later and he's depressed? Are we going to stay in the apartment and just continue this? And then obviously we just continued it. And Fujimoto's outdoing himself with this arc. I'm really enjoying it so far. It's kind of a culmination of the entire series up until this point, which, job well done, Fujimoto. I think you've been nailing it from that particular angle. It's been a good arc. I mean, it's been the most fucked up one in a while for sure. I mean, you had all that stuff with the Gun Devil to kind of kick it off, where he again attacked a ton of people trying to get to Makima, and it just It just didn't work. There's not much else I can say. Again, my buddy CB Smith was asking me, oh, yeah, what is this all about? Is this a guy that turns into a chainsaw? More or less, right? More or less. And CB, if you watch this video, I appreciate it. I know you're not necessarily reading it. It might be a little confusing without some imagery. And for anyone that's interested, I was using imagery when I first started this channel. But just to kind of get the editing a little faster. And I do have other projects outside of this YouTube channel that I work on. Specifically Movie Dumpster, which is a podcast, which you can get the link in the description. Where we me and my two friends, Joe and Connor, look at the good, the bad, and the ugly of cinema, and we break it down for you scene by scene, give you a little history on the movie, and we have a lot of in-jokes that kind of make our show original in our opinion. The MDU, the Movie Dumpster Universe, if that tickles your fancy, go check it out. We just started our Trick or Trash month, and we got a movie coming out next week, Satan's Little Helper, for Halloween, and we just released The Wraith with a friend of the show, Arlen Haro from the Los Horror Podcast. So check him out, too. Check everybody out. Check all my friends out. Check me out. And coming back to Chainsaw Man, I can't wait for the next chapter to drop. This was a really fun chapter, full of combat, full of battles. This is a shonen series at the end of the day, and Fujimoto, I gotta maybe one day go back and check out Fire Punch. I heard good things, but this is one of the best manga running right now, in my personal opinion. And always open to find new stuff. But for now, in my little manga bubble, this has been a bright spot. Well, this has been a ongoing series that I have just always wanted to come back to, just because of the absurdity of it. And again, never disappoints. So that's all I really got to say about Chainsaw Man Chapter 87. Let me know in the comments what you think is going to happen. Are the rest of these guys going to get killed next chapter? Are we going to go to my initial prediction that's this, even though Rezi's under the control of the Control Devil, is that going to actually factor into the story of getting Denji out of his current predicament? Or am I just hoping a little too much here? I guess we'll find out in 88, and if not, maybe in 89. Hopefully in 88 we get some more. We find out something. I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but I'm still trying to recover from the hype of this chapter. If you can hear it in my voice. But I've got my beer here to help calm the nerves. I hope you at home have your drink of choice, your beverage of choice, whether that's a hot latte, a beer, a cup of tea, maybe just some water, some good old H2O, and have a great rest of your week. Starting off pretty damn good with Shonen Jump this week. Chainsaw Man is on fire, figuratively and literally. And I've been Sean O'Rourke. Have a great week, and I'll catch you in the next video.